it's already the two interesting characters. I mean, of course, like Heapski uses Bardock and KidBuu, which is man, but he uses Freiza, so it's understandable to go for that kind of team and fight with the lariat.
That's a lariat. No respect shown by Heapski. Gonna have Janemba in the corner, and I believe that was a counter hit or was a counter hit?
Yeah, he probably tried to. It looked like he tried to 2H and got hit by the ground 5L during the startup.
Nice guard cancel out. Managed to get Janemba out. Going to be regenerating blue health in the back.
Yeah, seeing lariats from both players, from Broly and from Bardock. And now with the meter build, gets the vanish, goes for the Oki.
And this is where it gets scary against Bardock because his Broly. It's a very simple mix-up. Are you going to be grabbed or are you going to be punched? Oh, are you going to be like stood on?
That was nice. Nice stomp there.
And it gets really difficult because his pressure with Broly is so, and I hate to say it, but refined. Like, he knows exactly what you can and can't do. And he's so fluid with his mix-ups, and I really like it. But
yeah,
he's going to be in a position where he's defending himself with Janemba now.
Now with the orb, gets the orb, no, not the orb, the KidBuu combo, very nice, into the knockdown. But one of the issues with Janemba is that you can already see, when you get the knockdown, you all probably land too far away to really get good pressure. So Vegeta is trying to do that or try to avoid that by going for the DHC and into a character like Yamcha who can close the gap much more efficiently.
I actually didn't notice this, but Heapski's playing KidBuu, and there's a reason why that mix-up was tough, to say the least. And he's gonna manage to get rid of Bell's Yamcha. Yep, super.
Very nice.
And Bellator just hasn't had a chance to sort of run his pressure game in the corner. We haven't had a chance to see it.
This was a very weird barrier call. I mean, usually in this matchup, I think you just want to go back and chill, because all of the zoning options that Freiza does, they're not really effective to you. So you can actually dictate the pace by zoning. But now with the pressure...
Gets hit by the second hit of 5L, and that's on scaling, and he's going to be taking a lot of damage. Nice vanish from Heapski.
And that's one character down with 2 bars spent. Now Heapski in the lead with the round point, or game point.
So just gonna have Broly left with Sparking, and this is winnable. He's done stuff like this before. He does sort of have to while out now because he has no assist.
Yeah, especially with Broly, one of the bigger problems is if you don't have any meter. I don't think he's as reliant on assist as much, but if he doesn't have meter, it's very difficult for him to snowball as much.
He finds it very difficult to confirm, but in the corner, easy to grab.
That is ideally a dead Bardock, unless he messes it up, and he does.
This is where you've chosen for your
final to get the kill there. Bellator still just with Broly, but Heapski has KidBuu and Freiza remaining. Ooh, that's really caught on there. Heapski's gonna take his sliding knockdown. And he's just happy to stay neutral. Oh, the armor in the dump truck. He's gonna
start sparking, and now he tries to get the combo. Can he kill? He probably cannot kill as much. No, he's trying to go for the reset. Whiffs barely, and Heapski is seeing it. Whip punishes it accordingly. He cannot kill yet, thanks to the sparking, but he's trying to maximize it. Oh, goes for the Dragon Rush, Super Dash, no, Dragon Rush reset.
But let's just wiser to it, goes to the 5LL and manages to kill his KidBuu. And now it's the battle of the zoners, right? We've got Heapski's Freiza versus Bellator's Broly, and it manages to catch him with that big paw. And we're definitely going to see a level 3 coming out here. Hopefully.
And now the sparking going up from Ehto, now going for the level 3 here. It still has 3 bars, so this is basically the ideal situation in order to make the comeback happen.
Oh, seeing Golden Freiza come out here, and what's Heapski gonna do in retaliation afterwards? He jumps, misses with the EX dump truck. Bellator goes for it again. Blocks after the vanish.
Barely misses to confirm, but this is gonna be it. He just needs to vanish into a different super, or like that. Awesome. What a comeback.
What a comeback. Solo Broly.
And this is what I mean, right? Bellator's Broly is just that good. I think he's been playing him since release. I remember the first time I met him at WSO, right? He was just laughing at me panicking against Broly and Yamcha. He's been playing that team for what? Since, the longest time now, since maybe a year ago. And he just knows how Broly works.
He showed it. Definitely
He's
showed
gonna
it.
take this first game against Heapski. And you know, Ryan didn't even do that poorly in that game. I think he executed his game plan fairly well. He just made a minor miscalculation and didn't account for being dumb trucked twice. But we'll see if he can bounce back in this second game. While we're waiting for them to hit back, I'll say it again. Hit up the Maturino code CBK47 sub to C4. You can hear me, him, and Jammers talk about dumb stuff. Anyway, getting straight into game 2. Bellator has the game lead. Let's see if Heapski can bounce back. What's the round start? What are we going to see here? Both in simple respect for each other. Oh,
Yeah.
but Freiza assist. Great confirm from Heapski. Going to be able to get the side knockdown now.
Now this is gonna be really key from the beginning. Janemba, I mean, of course he has to teleport as a tool, but else he doesn't really have. He always has to kind of respect the opposing Okizema, especially considering the fact that he's a big body. So it's really difficult for him to deal in the defense.
Is that Todd?
That
From
is
a guard
probably
cancel?
Todd. Yeah, that's probably Todd.
Oh, unfortunate drop.
Yeah, the American reset, and now level 3.
And you know what? Yeah, if it kills, this is going to be big because that is a lot of blue life that Bellator is going to have access to. No, he's just about alive.
He's
But-
gonna
yeah, recover that blue health. Nice,
Oh,
managed
nice.
to evade the JS there, and great confirm from Bellator as well.
Yeah, nice usage of the assist there, and now gets into the dragon. No, doesn't.
Great use of the armor. Wonderful use of the armor to catch the raw tag.
Does he snap out? Yeah, he does.
Him in this pressure. Nope. Side knockdown. Look at the front kill. Nice jump out there from Heapski. And good patience. Bellator reflecting, expecting something there. Heapski with the side switch is going to be able to spend 5 bar and kill Bellator's Broly. And that was what was giving him probably the most trouble last game. Kill here. And I think Bellator has been like really sort of strong-handed when it comes to pressure. He's been really trying to overpower him, and I think that second he got really impatient, but no impatience there. Uses heavy Whitefang fist to get the hit. Oh, Lariat into a straight DHC from Heapski.
It doesn't connect though. That's unfortunate.
Great back dash into Whitefang fist, takes the reset.
Now this is gonna be interesting. I mean, Bellator was able to make the comeback with Broly. Now with Janemba on the back, how is he gonna use the assist in as a Yamcha point player? That's gonna be interesting to see.
Bellator's Yamcha is probably as good as his Broly, and you know he's loved the character for a long time. We'll see if he can make anything come from that. And Super Dash assist comes out from Heapski, which will seal Yamcha's fate. I say that drops the combo.
Commentator's curse at it again.
Oh, vanish out of the corner. He got really impatient, and Heapski vanishes on that vanish. Some nice block there from Heapski. And then 5 LL from Yamcha pulls him just out of the corner, which means leaves just enough space for the cross-up. And that is...
Nah.
He's gonna be alive. Yamcha damage isn't that much.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be alive, but Bellator
Nice
really should focus on getting Yamcha out there, because that's gonna be really dangerous with a lot of blue health on the line there.
There was a weird sort of tag from Bellator's 5L on that vanish.
Oh, and now his Yamcha is dead. All the blue life gone to waste, and Janemba now with as a solo character. Who, to be fair, Janemba can play solo quite well, but it's gonna be difficult to, especially since he's a new character. How well can he play him is gonna be very important.
Lots of things being thrown out here from Bellator, but gets caught in the backdash. So
Nice forward dash there from Heapski.
is he gonna have enough damage?
As
I don't think so.
it could be with double. No.
It's a bit too far to get both hits, so damage won't be that high. He's gonna take the level 3 though, and now Bellator's gonna be thinking about how he's gonna defend himself. Nice block on the low, but gets hit with the 6M.
This is where you've
The
chosen
online
for your
unblockable.
final resting
Yeah,
place.
and it's PS4 online, so even more unblockable.
Oh damn. So this is arcade perfect.
Basically, like this is how the game was intended to be played. But
Yeah.
Heapski is gonna take the second game, tie it all up.
What was really nice here, you could see, is he did the air string into 2M, and then in order to counter the Kai Blast, he still did the sword slash, which which countered the Kai Blast, so he didn't get punished. Luckily, that was really nice usage there. But you could see that his Janemba is probably one of the weaker links in the whole team right now.
And it would be, right? It's a new character just come out. And
Exactly.
It plays to your strength a little bit because, you know, character unfamiliarity and whatnot, but it plays against you because you don't know everything that you can do with that character. I think if Belletto was maybe playing another character like 17, he might fare a little better, but characters are locked in the CBK as you get to the same command guard hits, but not much connects off here. Nice confirm with the Broly assist.
Especially nice teleport there from Ehto. He teleported away in order to make his 2H safe. Oh, nice M-slasher there. That was sick. And the teleport was nice in that regard that he made himself safe while still being able to convert in the case that the assist hit. So that's a really nice synergy there with Broly.
I'm seeing great use of the movement mechanics that Janemba has. With Belletto just staying really elusive, staying really far away.
And this is gonna kill. Now with the DHC. DHCing into Broly, he's very confident in his Broly, which I can respect. Of course, the risk of that is that he puts Janemba on the back burner, where he might be the most vulnerable, actually. But
his assist is usable, and a lot of people have said he has a bad assist. And in the context, gets caught super dashing through Janemba assist. Really nice catch. As I was saying, in the context of the game, right, he doesn't necessarily have the best assist. It's workable. It's not super great.
Especially considering the fact that it's also a very unique assist. So even if it's workable, it's workable in a very niche way that a lot of people don't have experience with.
Oh, that was strange. I'm not sure what Heapski pressed because of the green barrier, but gets caught counter hit. Then loses KidBuu for it. And now it's tough for Freiza to come back 1v3. He's a great... His zone's okay, but you know, he has to get his maul on to be able to do much damage. Vanish obviously beating the armor in the patch, but Super Dash does not. He's gonna get caught straight from the one corner to another.
And now with the zoning possibility taken away as he got closed into the corner, he's probably going to try to go for Golden Freiza anytime soon. In order to use the guard points into the buffed up Freiza version. But he's taking his time. Trying to find an opening first where he can build a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, and he has the... Well, that's it. He doesn't have these... Tries to go for the sparking loops. Doesn't hit, but nice empty vanish on the sword. He's going to get level 3. No, he doesn't get any. Ooh,
good spark there. Taking away all the momentum that Heapski was trying to work up. And now it's basically very one-sided matchup. Actually, believe me, for my taste, a little bit too aggressive there. He doesn't even need to work that much.
Great use of the 2-2-S. I did not even see that, but manages to counter Freiza, and that's what we were talking about in the pregame. He pulls out the 2-2-S, banishes a projectile to the other realm, and then takes his turn off it as well. And is going to get the kill off that.
He is dead. DED.
That was DET dead. Insane. I didn't even see that come out from him there.
That is the strength of Janemba's counter and the Freiza matchup is Janemba can zone while he can react to any other acts from Freiza. So you're throwing out, I don't know, your own Kai Blast at Janemba, and you see suddenly, oh, Freiza is trying to do a Ki Blast or like a slam, you know, just cancel into 2SS. 2-2-S. He can do that stuff, and that's a big advantage against Freiza. It makes him very dominant in the zoning game.
And you know, we've been talking about how Belletto has been using his characters. I think one thing that he does really well is use his characters. Oh, look at the confirm on the replay as well.
That was nice. Yeah.
Really nice confirm.
Using the M slicer as well, because he knew he was close enough to the corner, so there was no reason to go for like any vanish combo or something. He just did M slicer, landed, and then just went for a whole route of a ground combo. That was really nice play there from.
Like I'm saying, he's using these characters as individuals. He's using all the tools that they have really well. And you know, one thing I haven't seen Heapski use is any fuzzies, right? This is something Belletto's team is vulnerable to, right? He's got two big bodies and he's got Bardock. He should just be snapping in the characters and just fuzzying out, well, forcing Spark ugly. And look at the 5L, catching the 2-3-6M.
Yo, real talk, 5L, one of the most underrated ground starters that Janemba has. It's so good, it's so fast, you can beat so many things with it, it's insane. And the reward you get out of it is really great too.
Nice block on the low after KidBuu assist. Oh, super dash is the 5S and great ground confirmed.
Doesn't get the right key blast route, unfortunately, and now back to neutral.
Yeah. Oh, nice reflect, but KidBuu stays fast, stays elusive. He is in blocks and gets hit by that 5H.
A little bit too far away for the Yamcha assist, unfortunately. Now getting the whole combo again.
Gets hit by Yamcha, grabbing. He's gonna be taken to the corner. A lot of damage coming out. Nope. Just gonna go for a side down. Ooh!
Nice challenge there from Heapski. Actually gets the whole reward. Oh, that's nice. He already double jumped in the previous combo, so he didn't have any double jump available more.
I hate to see that happen with JM into the 5L, crushes up Heapski. And I think this is good, right? Switching to Broly level 1 does a lot more damage than Yamcha, or does more damage than the Yamcha level 1. And we'll be able to eliminate Heapski's KidBuu. He has the character advantage in this 4th game, and I don't know what happened there, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, Bardock's EX Lariat causes himself to go through opponents, so that actually went through the EX Lariat from Broly, which of course has armor. So basically no one and everyone won at the same time.
No one and everyone won, but right now Peleto's Janemba is not winning. It's gonna take out
Nice. He saw that he didn't have enough meter, so he called the Freiza assist last second in order to secure the win. After all, for that character at least.
Can't confirm what Freiza assist there. Ooh, gets hit by the super dash. And now this is where Belletto is really strong. Gonna have him in the corner, level 3.
Is that too far away? Did he do the... Yeah, that's too far away.
This is Fokey. Ooh, and he spots out. Ooh, 2H has armor on it, has to be careful. Into dump truck, that's negative. And now Heapski's Bardock is gonna look to finish Belletto off. Is he gonna go for Freiza assist? Yep. Into the extension. Only gonna spend 1 bar. Efficiency. Now Belletto's Yamcha is all that's left, but he does have Sparky. Very patient, jump back.
Yeah, Heapski can do that. The Freiza assist is allowing him to play much more reactively with Bardock. So he's playing here exactly that kind of. He reacted to the Freiza assist hitting and then hit super dash as fast as he could.
Nice punish on the Dragon Rush there with the empty vanish.
Yo, base lates.
But he reflects into EX5. There's a lot going on here, and these are 2 very scrambly players.
And that was Freiza. Well, the thing is now, Freiza has a lot of meter, but Belletto has the advantage of having the spark still active. So you could say that it's even, so to speak.
And he's gonna have to. Oh, nice punish on the Deathstrike though, guys. And this is where it gets tough, right, for Heapski. He's gonna put himself in a very tough situation here. How do you defend yourself? Well, here you go. Offense is the best defense according to Heapski. Tries to keep him far out, but EX5 Fist manages to connect. And is he gonna get a side knockdown from this? Yes, he will.
Well, 1 more combo.
And then we get the Golden Freiza come out. And this is the time you pull out. Not much HP, not a lot of time to work with. Let's see what he does with it.
Golden
Freiza.
He missed. It's always awful to see something end like that with the super dash going into something that would have looked like a cross up, but then it suddenly stayed on the same side and then just uncrossed. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to live with the super dash shenanigans that this game gives you. It's very.
You can't really be mad.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you will be, but you can't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got hit by cross-up super dash. I've hit other people with cross-up super dash. You know, like it's something you can't be mad about anymore. But Golden Freiza actually not doing much there. You see, he reflected into 5S, but couldn't confirm.
Yeah, that was there exactly. Like you could see Yamcha going forward for a little bit until he went back during the super dash. So that was a little bit unfortunate.
But Belletto is gonna be on set point against Heapski. Can he do anything to keep himself in the set? Or will it all crumble away from him? Bardock, all that's left. What's the round start? teleport into super dash. And he can confirm with this. Nice confirm to Broly assist. And he gets side knockdown, but doesn't get much pressure off it. Teleports forward and pulls Yamcha.
Nice conversion there from Belito. He saw that the hit was actually happening, so he went into the 5M instead of the 5LL auto combo, which doesn't have as much range as, for example, Bardock's auto combo. So you always have to opt for the 5M if you want to actually hit from that range.
A lot of super dashing coming out Belito, which is unchecked from Heapski.
Doesn't get the air dash combo, but now gets the normal route into the super dash. That was a little bit too much. Didn't get the ground pound.
2H, it goes up so high. Great vertical hitbox. Doesn't have a good horizontal hitbox. Nice vanish out of the command grab.
Nice challenge there.
I don't think it would have hit. Anyway, what? It's not gonna be able to kill.
Not yet.
Yeah, calling Yamcha.
Was a little bit too far into the combo. Couldn't get the tag out combo after the vanish. Unfortunately. Now Heapski's KidBuu is gone anyway.
M5 takes his life, and all he has left is Bardock. Nearly punishes the one-star lariat, but Freiza is there to hold his back. Super dashes the key blast, doesn't get a hit. And he brings it back down to the ground, but great Abare there from Heapski. Belito. To put himself out of that situation.
Oh, the nice block there from Heapski. Saw that Belito tried to go do something funky in combination with the Freiza assist, and then reacted accordingly with the cross-up block.
Can he get anything done? Whoa,
nice
anti
Yeah, Yamcha's 2L is not that bad as an anti-cross-up tool, as it has a very upward hitbox. I mean, of course it's not perfect, but it's workable for sure.
I tell a lie completely. It manages to kill. And now Belito left with just Janemba and Broly. Do straight away round start, calls in the 2-2S, doesn't get anything from it. Yes, hits but no conversion. Oh, hits the teleport. And this is a difficult space because he doesn't want to throw out too much, but he also doesn't want to go in against Janemba. Right, he's gonna continue this combo, drops it.
Yeah, Belito is doing a little bit. He's being a little bit too active. He's trying out a lot of things, and these things, they most of the time they get clipped by any projectile that Heapski is throwing out, which is unfortunate because they're mostly done in a space where Freiza usually would be in a disadvantage due to the speed. But now with the Broly solo, he still has Spark and 4 bars, so this is still very, very doable. Into the combo, does he get the knockdown?
No misses, but Sparking comes out from Belito. This is where you have to be careful. Armor is on that grab. You have to be very careful. It's going to be a lot of damage. Goes straight into level 3.
And now
Okio, is it going to? Yep, this is for Oki. Yeah, Spark comes out there. He beats the Sparking. Look at the damage as well. It's not going to be a lot though because of the blue health. And because of Sparking regen.
And all the damage that was done is now regenerated into the health. Freiza basically being a wait, did he just grab Freiza while he was trying to go into gold form?
He armored through a bunch of... I don't even know what's going on anymore. All I see is Belito wilding out of screen. 2H comes out into the grab. Hold that, punch him in the gut. Sends him into a bowler. And that's going to be Heapski's Freiza down. And this could be the end of the set. Both players down to their very last characters. Broly versus Bardock.
And Heapski has 7 bars left, and while Belito is still on 0 bars, so this is very, very advantageous position for Heapski still. Oh, what's the reflect? Baited it, but didn't punish it, unfortunately.
Level 3, he's blocking.
No, yo, and that is probably it. He just has to do one more thing.
Let's grab into Vanish, into Dragon Rush.
And that's
good.
Oh, he tried to be fancy.
I wanted to be esports for this entire time, but no, Belito, you had to be disrespectful at the end. Managed to take the first set in CPK 4-1.
Nice fancy work there from both guys. It was nice to see. I mean, Belito's team is a little bit more unorthodox, right? I mean, it's
0 Gokus for one.
Exactly, 0 Gokus, right? It's Bardock and Janemba, so 2 big guys.